This is the Sunshine Cathedral perspective. Pastors attempt to get New York drag brunch canceled. Instead, it sells out. Efforts by a group of clergy members to shut down a drag show in upstate New York has failed spectacularly, leading to an outpouring of support for the 21+ event. As local ABC affiliate WHAM reports, Pastor Tom Lindsay of Harvest Christian Church in Abingdon, New York, initially asked organizers to cancel a 21+ drag brunch show that took place October 1st at a local event space, the Lockstone. After they declined, Lindsay wrote an open letter co-signed by 23 other local clergy members and published it on OrleansHub.com. In the letter, Lindsay argued that the adults-only show would open the door to Drag Story Hour events in the community, which he characterized as inappropriate for children. Lindsay noted that members of the Rochester Drag Me to Brunch cast, which includes RuPaul's Drag Race alums Miss Kasha Davis and Darianne Lake, have participated in Drag Queer Story Hour events. Lindsay's letter was also posted on Facebook, where the overwhelming majority of comments were in support of the Drag Me to Brunch event. One user suggested the pastor practice acceptance, while another user asked about story hours so the children could go too. Lindsay's efforts to hamper the drag event clearly failed when WHAM reported that the event sold out within days of the letter being posted. My gosh. It's a 21+ event. It's an event that has nothing to do with anybody's church. And I always love when they start talking about it, some event or something being an open door to another thing.
Yes.
And wow, if it opened up to Drag Story Hour, wouldn't that be great? Mrs. Doubtfire would love it.
Yeah.
I get excited with stuff like this because, again, it's silly. It's not something that anyone should be worried about. It is something that the community obviously is 100% for. Mm-hmm. You make ugliness about an event and it sells out within days. That should tell you that you're on the wrong side of this conversation.
Yeah. And let's be clear, drag. If you don't celebrate drag, I celebrate drag. Love drag. Drag is a sacred art for me.
Yes.
They are our jesters and our clowns and our shamans and our and our activists, and I love and I was just thinking when you were talking about I like Kasha Davis, but I love Darian. Like, she was in season 6 with Bianca Del Rio, who won that season of RuPaul's Drag Race, and she was one of the ones who made the video of RuPaul's song. Sissy That Walk. And so, yeah, don't come for Miss Lake, y'all. Do not come for Miss Lake, y'all. But I want it to be very clear that when they talk about drag, that is coded language. Mm. They're saying drag. They're saying out loud drag and making drag be the scary thing or whatever. What they're saying is gay, lesbian, bisexual, pansexual people, transgender people, intersex people, drag performers, that this whole under the queer umbrella, it's coded language for those are bad people. Mm-hmm. And so we have to demonize them and dehumanize them, but we're going to make it be about the kids. At a 21 and over event, nothing is about any kid. Are you going to close down stripper bars? Because if you let the strippers bar, next thing they'll be doing strip shows at the library. You know what? No, that is a red herring. If this happens here, then lobsters will be worshipped on the altars all across Maine. No, you're just making it up. And first of all, there's nothing wrong with drag. Adult things happening in adult venues do not threaten children anywhere. And this is just coded language for demonizing the LGBTQ+ community.
Mm-hmm. I absolutely just love that people came after it.
Yes.
And then it sold out.
Yes.
And then it sold out. Can you say backfire?
Yes. Yes.
And he's worried about a 21+ event, people going to that, where I will hope the church that he pastors does not have such a title label to it. You can only come here if you're a certain age. But the church is open to everybody. So I wonder and hope that his message might change after this little bike firing experience. Say, maybe we need to reevaluate what's going on here and reclaim who we are as a presence in the community, as being an opening, reevaluate what it means to be open and welcoming and affirm of all people versus let's tell people who've been afraid of and just keep that over there, not over here. Because I can guarantee you, Pastor, you got some gay folks in your church.
Yes.
You may even have some in drag, but you got
I got a drag dollar right here that says your hope will not come to pass. That he will not. I got a drag dollar right here.
Well,
Hope springs eternal.
if I had a martini for every time I hope
You'd have to be 21 to watch the show.
well, there you go.
Might not be a bad idea anyway.
All right. All righty. We are excited to tell you about our next adventure with our Global Fellowship. In 2024, we'll be going to where the hills are alive as we explore Austria and Alpine Europe for Gay Oktoberfest. Space is extremely limited, so make sure to go to happeningout.travel/sunshine to reserve your space now.
Would you like to join the Queer God Squad on a special winter cruise in 2024? Well, now you can. You will visit Cozumel, Mexico, Grand Cayman, and Ocho Rios, and you can even add an open bar and Wi-Fi. Join us by going to happeningout.travel/sunshine.